Imagine walking directly into an Apple store with just $300 in your pocket. You walk straight up to the counter, hand over the cash, and walk out with a brand new Mac. Right now, that sounds like a total fantasy. It sounds like a massive mistake by the store staff. But the latest leaks from the tech supply chain show something huge is happening behind closed doors. Apple is getting ready to shake up the entire computer industry. They are secretly building a revolutionary desktop computer that will cost just $299. This machine completely redefines what a cheap computer can be. It is not a refurbished device that someone else used. It is not a cheap plastic clone made by a random brand. It is not even a limited discount that requires a student ID. This is a brand new machine made of premium aluminum. It is built to bring the true Mac experience to millions of fresh users around the globe. For a long time, the Mac Mini was the ultimate entry point for budget buyers. The current M4 Mac Mini is a beautiful and tiny powerhouse. It has massive processing capabilities that can handle heavy creative tasks. In fact, it handles complex work so easily that it makes older, expensive pro computers look weak. However, a lot of everyday users simply do not need that extreme level of power. They do not need a massive rocket ship just to check their daily emails. They do not need a processing beast to browse the web or manage their family finances. The raw power of the M4 chip goes completely unused by the average consumer. The regular shopper just wants a reliable workstation that works every single day. This creates a massive gap in the technology market. Now, Apple has finally noticed this missing piece, and they are moving fast to capture it. The big breakthrough for this cheap desktop comes from Apple's secret laptop experiments. The tech world is buzzing with rumors about a highly affordable laptop lineup. To reach a lower price point, Apple engineers stripped away all the expensive luxury components. They focused entirely on the absolute essentials for casual computer users. This testing proved a major point to the executive team. It proved that Apple could significantly lower hardware costs while keeping the user experience incredibly smooth and premium. Now they are applying that exact same logic to their desktop computers. If you look inside a traditional Mac Mini, a massive amount of space is used for a large cooling fan. It also contains a heavy copper heatsink. These cooling systems are necessary to keep high-performance desktop chips running fast without melting. But for this new budget desktop, Apple is throwing the cooling fan completely in the trash. They can pull off this design trick because they are not using a traditional, power-hungry desktop processor. Instead, they are placing a mobile smartphone chip inside a solid desktop frame. This brings us to the absolute core of the new machine. This budget desktop will run entirely on the A18 Pro chip. At first glance, using a phone processor inside a desktop computer might sound like a massive downgrade. It might sound like a cheap trick to save a buck. You might even wonder if this new machine is just a glorified Apple TV hidden inside a fancy metal shell. But there is a massive operational difference between these devices. Devices like the Apple TV are engineered primarily for sitting back and watching videos. On the other hand, this new desktop is built for actual work and productivity. It delivers the complete, unrestricted macOS operating system. It sits perfectly in the middle ground between a simple streaming box and a heavy-duty Mac Mini. It will be a completely silent, remarkably thin slab of aluminum on your desk. Apple will likely use nostalgia to sell this device by offering it in a variety of vibrant classic colors. To keep the retail price at an unbelievable $299, the hardware specifications are strictly limited. The baseline configuration will feature 8 GB of unified memory paired with 256 GB of solid-state storage. Furthermore, you will not be able to upgrade these components later down the line. The old era of popping off the computer cover to slide in extra RAM sticks is completely gone. You must be totally comfortable with the exact specifications you buy on day one. The selection of physical ports on the back will also reflect this minimalist, budget-friendly philosophy. You should definitely not expect high-end, expensive Thunderbolt connectivity on this machine. Instead, the desktop will feature standard USB-C ports for your regular accessories. If we are lucky, they might include a couple of easily accessible ports on the front of the chassis. The back will feature an essential Ethernet jack for a stable internet connection and a standard HDMI port for your display screen. It is a simple and highly effective design. You simply connect your own monitor to the back. You plug in your favorite mechanical keyboard. You attach any standard mouse, and you instantly have a highly functional home workstation. It will not handle heavy tasks like editing multiple streams of high-resolution video footage. However, it is the ultimate secondary machine for a casual living room setup or a lightweight travel companion for quick business trips. In my opinion, this product is exactly what the tech market needs right now. For years, the price of entry into the Apple ecosystem has been way too high for the average person. By releasing a true macOS machine at this price point, Apple is going to disrupt the entire budget PC market. It completely eliminates the need to buy a cheap, slow Windows laptop or a limited Chromebook for basic tasks. If you just need a computer for school, light office work, or everyday web browsing, this is going to be an absolute home run. It gives you the legendary Apple build quality and software optimization without breaking the bank. It is smart, efficient, and worth every single penny. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another tech update.